It was a sunny afternoon, and Peppa Pig was digging in the garden behind her house with George. Suddenly, her spade hit something hard. She brushed the dirt away and found a small metal hatch with a strange symbol on it. Peppa called for Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig to come see. Daddy Pig opened the hatch carefully, and inside was a spiral staircase going deep underground. It looks like an adventure. Peppa giggled, her eyes sparkling. Mummy Pig packed them a bag with snacks, water, and flashlights. Stay together and don't go too far, she reminded them. Peppa and George hugged their parents and began their journey down the stairs. As they descended, the air grew cooler and the walls around them shimmered with crystals. George was a little scared, but Peppa held his hand and said, "Don't worry, George. We're brave explorers." After what felt like a long walk, they reached a big cavern filled with glowing rocks and strange humming sounds. "Wow," said Peppa. "It's like a magical cave." George pointed at a bat flying overhead and giggled. The path split into two tunnels. One tunnel was dark and narrow, the other wide and glowing with green light. Peppa chose the glowing tunnel. That one looks much more exciting. The glowing tunnel led them to a cave full of giant mushrooms that sparkled in different colors. As they walked through, they heard a soft voice. A little mole with glasses popped out from behind a mushroom. "Hello there," said the mole. "I'm Monty the Mole. Not many visitors come this far underground. Would you like to see something special?" Peppa and George nodded excitedly. Monty led them through a twisting path lined with crystals until they reached an underground lake. The water was so clear it looked like glass, and they could see glowing fish swimming below. They crossed the lake in a small wooden boat Monty had. As they rowed, they saw strange creatures swimming under them. Some had glowing spots, and others had long fins like ribbons. On the other side of the lake, a group of colorful salamanders greeted them. "Welcome to the caverns," said one. "We protect the glowing fruit trees here." The fruit looked like glowing apples and smelled sweet. The salamanders offered them some fruit. "This gives energy for traveling deeper underground," said the eldest salamander. Peppa and George each took a bite and felt warm and happy inside. After saying goodbye, Monty took them further down a stone slide that spiraled into a deeper chamber. Peppa screamed with joy as they slid, while George shouted, "Wee!" They landed softly in a warm, misty area filled with tall crystal pillars. The light reflected off every surface, making the whole room shine. "It's like a fairy palace," Peppa said in awe. Suddenly, the ground trembled slightly. Monty explained, "We're close to the Earth Center. That's just the ground saying hello." George giggled, "Hello, ground." As they continued, they found ancient carvings on the walls that told stories of animals who once lived underground. Peppa and George tried to read the pictures. "Look, that one looks like a dragon," Peppa pointed out.